We're coming at you from the Delray Beach Open, Miami Open, down here at the grounds of Indian Wells.
Hey, no back to that. We are here with the man, Neil Drownit.
Welcome to the slice.
All right, tennis people of the internet, Canadian tennis fans, worldwide tennis fans, Shelby Rogers tennis fans, welcome to the Canadian Tennis Stream presented by Man-Made, our friends at Man-Made. You know, I already know what it is. Best boxers in the game. Messed up the intro there. We got the best boxers in the game presented by Man-Made. I am currently wearing them right now in the comfort of my own home, and I'm going to tell you about them all night long. But folks, we have a great matchup here. The ladies have just come on court. We got Shelby Rogers, American, versus Layla Fernandez, Canadian, the 18th seed at Indian Wells. So we're here, we're locked in, and we actually have a special guest coming on the stream. Earpiece, I'm hearing it live from Indian Wells, from the stadium. They will be live streaming into this live stream because we're worldwide. We bring you closer to the action than anyone else. So strap in, folks, for a great night of tennis. Layla Fernandez getting her season going after a slow start against, already had a good win against Anisimova, who kind of, I don't know, might have quit, might have been sick in the middle of their first round match. Now it's the Layla's second match, and it's against Shelby Rogers, who's a veteran who's had some great form in the last year. So this is going to be a great match, and it's prime time. It's nighttime. I think maybe Indian Wells knows that the Canadians come down for the action in California. So yeah, shout out everyone. Welcome to the show. Shout out to Zara Fiend, brand new member. It just became a YouTube member. If you guys want to be the most legit fans, support our work, get your questions answered by pros, show up on the cool dashboard that we'll have coming up here shortly, you can become a member and you will get all of those perks. Now let me just get the aforementioned scoreboard set up here as we get ready for a great match. The girls are just warming up now. And I think it's going to be a good battle. And I'm interested to see who shows up here in the chat. Zerzun, fueled by maple syrup. That's correct. We are fueled by maple syrup. Rotor says, hello, long time since I've been to a stream. Welcome back. Welcome back. Eduardo says, great match. That one feels like Tsitsipas is not mentally in the zone. Okay, we got lots of comments coming in here. We got lots of people here. I'm excited for this one, people. I'm excited. Let me just set up a few extra things that I didn't get ready because I'm crazy. We got the scoreboard there set up. We're ready to rock with that. And I'm going to have to send the link here to a friend of the show. Maybe we'll get the little pre-match. So Julian, part of the Slice team, is in Indian Wells in this match right now. And I'm going to try and get him onto the stream at some point. Wouldn't that just be epic? So, yeah. King of Just is back. What's up? Steven Alfred Pucci says, hey, the site, who's your favorite tennis player in Italy? I'd have to say probably Yannick Sinner. Or Musetti's got my favorite game in Sinner or in Italy. But I think Sinner is the best. The best is my wife, who supports the slice every day. Is going to go obviously watch the stream from downstairs. Just need a little glass of water because I'm going to be talking a lot, people, if you didn't know. All right, people, thanks for tuning in. We got a bunch of people in here already. Let me talk to you about Man-Made real quick. Personal endorsement. I am currently wearing Man-Made underwear right now, and I feel like I'm sitting on clouds. People talk about tennis balls. My tennis balls, all of our tennis balls, need comfort, they need support, and that's what Man-Made is all about. If you haven't seen it already, they make revolutionary underwear with all this technology. It's amazing. And they're the official presenters of the Canadian Tennis Stream. So supporting the sponsors that support the slice is epic, and it supports tennis. So thank you to Man-Made, and thank you to you guys. And as a thank you, Man-Made is extending you an offer. If you go in the comment section, click the link, and buy a double combo, which is 2 pairs of underwear and 2 socks. The socks, by the way, are unbelievably comfortable and perfect for tennis. They're athletic, they're comfortable, and you can wear them all day long. I'm wearing them right now as well. If you get the double combo package, and you type in the slice in the order notes, they will send you a free pair of socks. Or maybe just if you buy anything, just type in the slice, they might send you a free pair of socks. So shout out to Man-Made. Thank you guys for supporting the slice. And I'm ready for this match, folks. We just saw a great one in Tsitsipas and Brooksby, which, if you guys didn't see that, Brooksby takes out Tsitsipas. Zverev loses yesterday, and Medvedev lost today. So we got Zverev, Tsitsipas, and Medvedev out, and that's just crazy town. But let's think about now. We'll talk about that at a different time. They'll have a video coming out. Right now, we're talking about Leylah Fernandez taking on Shelby Rogers. Leylah hasn't had, well, she just won. She had a slow start to the year at the Australian Open, but then she just won her 2nd title ever in Monterrey coming into this. And she is serving here first to start. So let's get going. Leylah starts there with the unreturned serve, 15 love Leylah. We'll get the scoreboard up here. If you guys can't see, we got our highest ranked Canadians. We got Leylah ranked number 21 in the world. That's amazing. And if you can see there, thanks everyone who is, excuse me. Thank you to everyone who has left a tip or become a member. The newest member, as we said, is Zeraphine. And we've had some very generous tippers lately. If you want to tip, you can do that with the tip button by the chat. Appreciate you all. Make sure you smash the like button and leave a comment. Let me know where you're from. Leylah starting out very aggressive, very confident in her Lululemon top to bottom kit. We love that. New sponsor, Lululemon for Leylah this year, and a lot of new sponsors. You got Morgan Stanley on the top. Gatorade is a new sponsor of hers as well as Google. Just huge brands getting behind Leylah because they believe in her. They believe in the mission. So Leylah holds her first game, and that goes smoothly. Good for her. Might not have the stats tonight. Oh, they just popped up. All good. Let me know where in the world are you watching from? Let me know where you guys are watching from in the comments section. Make sure you smash the like button in this video. Our goal is 50 likes on this video to start. Shelby Rogers now serving. Like we said, just a classic Canadian-American matchup. Just a Canadian-American showdown. Both girls feisty, fight, don't go down easily. And both very strong. Leylah, obviously the lefty. And Shelby now serving. Thought it was an ace, but just missed. Leylah already with some big ground strokes, big return there on the second serve. Leylah looks like with a little bit more energy to start out so far than Shelby. Zerzun said earlier, excited for Layla's prospects. She is looking amazing. She is. She's got crazy potential. Crazy potential. But she's not like this crazy athletic specimen like maybe some of the other Williams, like the Williams sisters, or some other players who are like bigger and like have more seemingly power. But just the amount of right on cue backhand winner up the line from Layla to set up 2 break points in the second game. Just the amount of pace, the amount of strength that she has in that frame is amazing. And yeah, she has like a totally complete game. And at 19, 20 years old, it's just amazing. So double break point here for Layla to get off to the ideal, perfect start. Ooh, there's an ace down the tee from Shelby Rogers. Thank you guys for smashing the like button, commenting on the video, subscribing. Make sure you subscribe and consider joining the channel and supporting our work here. Appreciate you guys. King Adjust thinks Clara Towson is cute and a great player. We got Deuce, Shelby Rogers, 2 huge serves. Not sure if that one was an ace, but both women have an ace so far. That was an ace. Shelby Rogers, second ace. Both serve ratings extremely high in the first service games. Great return there from Layla. Gets to her forehand and gets the point. That's another break point coming up for Layla. I don't know, folks. What do you think? What do you guys got predictions? I'm predicting Layla in 3 because that's how Layla does it. She wins the 3 sets. That's just, she's creative in that way. She doesn't like to do things quick. Fails to convert on that 3rd break point. Return just going long. Just going long. Oh, another break point coming here. King Adjust says Fernandez in 3. 6-4, 7-5. Like those are the sets she's going to win? 6-4, 7-5? Or did you get confused? Because that's 2 sets. Sorry, back to Alfred, who says, I like Berrettini, but he has a powerful forehand. And Layla Fernandez gets the break. I should have a Layla button, but I don't. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. Smash the like button. Yep, King Adjust throwing some shade on our Canadian boys who've both lost. Felix lost to Botic van de Zandschulp, and Shapovalov lost today to Opelka in 3. Which isn't ideal, which is not ideal, is it? Layla up a break now, serving. Perfect start for Layla Fernandez. Did you guys see it coming? Did you? I don't know. What I see coming is a special guest from Indian Wells. I keep teasing it. We'll see if it works with the connection. Ooh, there's a little peek though. That backhand from Shelby Rogers that you just saw across court. That's a little peek at the power that she does possess. And Layla should be wary going into the backhand too much there, or too consistently, too predictably. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Layla, the Lululemon sponsorship is great. Those clothes look absolutely sick. And couldn't think of a better Canadian company, Lululemon, at least originally. And Canadian new queen, Layla Fernandez. Posting on Twitter. That's what I was doing. Sorry, folks. We're back in the sack. Ooh, great return from Shelby Rogers. Good defense from Layla. Shelby is showing the punch that she can pack. We also got on, in other news, we got the Nick Kyrgios versus Casper Ruud match, that's a crazy match. I'm probably going to throw that on the side, and we'll keep you guys posted on what's going on there. What are your guys' thoughts on the men's draw right now? As Fernandez just finesses that little cross-court winner to seal the game and go up 3-0. Great form so far from Layla. 3-0. 9 for 10 first serves in. Just, yeah, it's hard to beat there. Hard to beat. All right, people. We're at the what do they call it? The changeover.
Having some trouble.
And we have a special guest
Hello.
coming in with a very choppy connection. Julian, can you hear us?
I can slightly hear you. I'm having some difficulties, but yeah, can see you. We're here on the ground. Layla's off to a good start. 3-0.
We're gonna have to take your word for it because your video's it's frozen right now. But what's the lay of the land? How does it look down there?
Sorry, it's very, very, very loud here. Would you repeat that?
No doubt. Yeah. How does it look down there? How's Layla looking on court? She looks pretty comfortable to us.
She's looking good. Seems like moving really well. Douglas, fitness coach, seems into it as ever, and couldn't have asked for a better start. I think she's barely dropping points so far, so it's been good.
That's right. Where are you guys situated in the arena? Okay, we'll let you go. We'll pop you back in later, maybe. Anyways, that was Julian. Julian, essential part of the team. Runs our social media here, and he is down literally watching this match live. So great for him. Little update from the ground there for us. Shelby Rogers now serving, trying to get on the board. Stop the rot, as they would say down in Australia. Gets up. Solid start for her to this game. This center court, and if you guys have you guys ever been to Indian Wells? Has anyone watching right now been to Indian Wells? If you haven't, it's a absolute theater of the game. Ooh, amazing backhand. Shelby Rogers' backhand is just absolute mint up the line there. Just clean winner. Anyways, if you haven't been to Indian Wells, I would highly recommend. It's like they call it tennis paradise. Makes total sense. It's like the ultimate tennis tournament that's not a Grand Slam. And we'll see if Julian, who is there, like you just saw, well, kind of saw, we'll see if he gets on TV. During the Brooksby Tsitsipas match, he was on TV like half the time with his American flag. He's American, so we'll give him a pass if he's cheering for Shelby Rogers. $40 left for Rogers, trying to get on the board here for the first time in the match. And we'll do it with a clean winner. A winner chicken dinner. So yeah, people, if you guys are just tuning in, thanks for tuning into the Canadian Tennis Stream presented by Man-Made. Man-Made is the official sponsor of the Canadian Tennis Stream, and they support Canadian tennis. If you're a woman and you're watching this, I know this is a female match. Why not pick up a pair of good quality boxers that are comfortable and socks for your man or a man in your life, and keep them happy, keep them supported, and support a great Canadian brand that's supporting the Slice. So shout out to them. Link in the comment section here for a great deal as well that they are offering just to the Slice fans. So shout out to Man-Made. Thank you guys for presenting the Slice. Layla still looking very confident on her serve. Doing whatever she wants right now, looking locked in, which is good. You know, when she played in Australia, she started that match, looked a bit shell-shocked. Looked like the pressure of all the new announcement with sponsors kind of got to her, and she didn't play her best tennis. She played pretty flat, not looking flat tonight at all, looking comfortable and getting, just an insane percentage of first serves in, and just hitting clean, big through the ball, putting that smash away. I mean, look at these stats here. Look at these stats. 9 for 11 first serves in still. 9 for 12, 75% first serves in. Cleaning up. Douglas fitness coach is Layla's fitness coach. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's the same coach as Dominic Thiem, who is hopefully coming back soon. But no guarantees on that, but let's hope. Layla cruising through another service game, bouncing around, looking confident. Got a white and yellow get up tonight, looking fresh. Ooh, Shelby with some big punches coming back the other way. Let's take a quick check-in on the Kyrgios-Ruud match, which, if you ask me, is a pretty juicy matchup, but I had to take Layla. Over the Kyrgios match today. Kyrgios is already up a break, though. He already has broken Casper Ruud. That is a saucy match. If you don't remember, these guys do have some drama between them. At one point, I think Kyrgios was chirping Casper Ruud about, getting all his points on clay. Kyrgios said, "What's your favorite tournament?" Or Ruud just chirped him back, "Do you still play tennis?" or something like that. Or I think the thing I saw was Casper Ruud said, "What's your favorite clay tournament?" And then Kyrgios just went, "Your mama." It's like very mature. Got him. But Casper locked in. Now on this service game, it seems, and Layla, speaking of Layla, is locked in this game, clearly. 80% first serves in, cruising along, 4-1 to start. Great start for Layla. If you're just joining the stream, thanks for being here. Make sure you smash the like button and let me know in the comment section where you're watching from and who you're cheering for. Also, shout out to Zeraphine, who is the latest YouTube member. The support means a ton. You can become a member as well, and you'll get on the board as our newest member. And you get lots of perks, which are explained when you click on the join button. So yeah, Leylah Fernandez so far in 2021. Slow start in Australia, like I said. At the Adelaide International, won her first round match and then lost to Iga Swiatek 6-1, 6-2, and then lost in the first round of the Australian Open to Maddie Inglis, who's a very good player, to be fair. And then took a bit of a break and didn't play until the Monterey Open, where she went on an absolute roll, beat Schmiedlova, then Zhang, and then Wang, and then Haddad Maya in the semifinals, and then another great young player, Maria Camila, Osario from Colombia. So Leylah winning the Monterey title, backing up her original title there from last year. And that's just amazing form. So now looks like she's got some good confidence from that. And she's playing very confidently here in this round versus Shelby Rogers at the Indian Wells BNP Paribas Open. As I mentioned, we got Kyrgios taking on Casper Ruud. Kyrgios already up a break in the first set. We'll keep you posted on that. Shelby Rogers throwing in a double fault there. A little double. Shelby Rogers looks like she's come out a little flat. Maybe she's feeling the pressure of being the home player and the older player. What do you guys think? Ooh, big. She's when Leylah gives her pace that's within her reach, like she doesn't have to step for it, man. She can crack that ball. It is getting slightly late here on the West Coast. Obviously, middle of the night for Europe, and pretty late on the East Coast. But on the West Coast, it's nighttime. It's prime time. Another double fault from Shelby Rogers, and two more break points for Leylah Fernandez for the double break. For the double, will she do it? First serve coming here for Shelby. Can't find it. Again, needs to find something. That's another double fault, and that gifts the break to Leylah. So Shelby Rogers a little out of sorts here to start versus Leylah, who's just comfortable, in control, doing her thing. So if you're a Canadian fan, that's a great sign for you. And if you're a Shelby Rogers or America fan, not great. And you guys got to rally for your girl. She's coming out a little bit not great for her. Leylah now serving for the first set to give out a breadstick. Man. Leylah does the really good lefty. Ooh, Shelby Rogers there, big backhand swinging volley. Leylah does a really good sitting forehand, like kind of like the Angelique Kerber, kind of like minted that, I think. Forehand get down, which is just crazy leg strength. Leylah using that lefty serve to go whale wide. Pull Shelby Rogers off the court. Off the court. And that's where we're at, people. That's where we're at, people. Let me know where you're watching from. If you are tuning in here, where in the world are you tuning into the Canadian tennis stream from? Shelby Rogers into the net. Fernandez continuing to roll. Continuing to roll. Also, if you're just tuning in, you need to know that the Canadian tennis stream is presented by Man-Made, the greatest underwear. I, in fact, am wearing them right now, and I feel amazing. I feel comfortable. And check out the comment section for a special deal to get some free socks from their double bundle, which are also amazing. Check them out. Thank you guys. Thanks to Man-Made for supporting the stream, supporting Canadian tennis. Very awesome of them. Layla now set point, serving 40-15 into the net. A second try. Double fault, Layla. Looking at the stats here. Service percentage, understandably, has dropped a little bit for Layla, but it doesn't matter now because Layla Fernandez, first set in the bag, giving out the breadstick. Leave a breadstick for Layla. Let me see if I can find the breadstick. Great set of tennis from there from Layla Fernandez, cruising through Shelby Rogers in 26 minutes in the first set. Now, that's often the case. I picked Layla in 3 because often the case is there'll be 3-set matches in the women's game. We see that a lot. Will Layla, though, just kind of cruise through and keep this casual, or will it get more complicated? That's what we are looking to see. Somebody let me know. Somebody just type something in the comments just so I didn't know that it's working right now. I think everyone's a little sleepy tonight. I think it is 4-1 in the Rude Kyrgios match as well. Can't see Rude going down quietly, but I could see Kyrgios beating him because Kyrgios' game is just big, and if he's playing well, it's scary Terry. So yeah, well. We are getting ready for the second set, people. If you just tuned in, where are you tuning in from? Let me know in the comments section. It's 3-2 Kyrgios, my bad. He's serving 3-2 up a break, making it rain. And now Shelby Rogers to start the second set. She's hoping to play a little better. She definitely didn't play probably her best there. Served under 50% first serves in. Gets a first serve to start the set, though, and wins the point. That's how we do it. That's how it happens. We got North Carolina representing the house. And then we got Costa Rica as well. I think we got Italy, or at least someone who's Italian. Here on the Canadian tennis stream. Shelby giving a little fist pump. She's feeling that. She's feeling that backhand pace that she gives out. Gets the unforced, gets the error. Kyrgios is upset about something. And Shelby's cruising. She's still cruising in her first service game of the second set. The question, people, is it would double fault for Shelby there? Thought it was an ace, but we got the automated line calling that. I would say for the most part has gone pretty well. What do you guys think? Is the automated line calling better than the line judges? I'm starting to think that it is. At the beginning, I was like a skeptic, but I think it speeds up the matches and it takes the bad calls out of the game. And that's out. A second game point not capitalized on by Shelby. Oh, and she gets a first serve in there. Ace. Layla kind of missed that, but Shelby there gets on the board 1-0 with the lead in the second set. Never get to have more double faults than aces. So Shelby definitely not playing out of her top drawer level so far, as we saw in the first serve or the first set. If you're just tuning in, Layla Fernandez took the first set 6-1 in like 25 minutes. So pretty smooth, pretty routine for her. And she's playing solid. If you're also just tuning in, let us know where you're watching from. Click like on the video and check out the link in the comments for Man-Made's amazing boxers that I'm wearing right now. My tennis balls are feeling supported and comfortable. And that's what we need. Absolute comfort. Layla Fernandez serving into the net. This is what I mean. Second set. She's got to keep up the same momentum, the same mojo she had in the first set. And that's a good first serve, and it does not come back successfully. Just checking in with Ruud and Kyrgios. Kyrgios is up 4-2. Ruud serving for it, down a break. Casper Ruud's team, they kind of look like NASCAR drivers. They got so many logos on their jacket. All the Scandinavian logos. Bit of a wild backhand there from Layla. Trying to do the crouch backhand, like the crouch forehand that she does so well. She's trying to do the crouch backhand. Took a big baseball swing at it. Nick Kyrgios goes between the legs into the net mid rally. Nothing to see here, just normal. Just normal Nick Kyrgios things. If you can't tell in my background who we're cheering for. Unfortunately, me, Steven, here at this place, not impartial when it comes to Canadians. Now Layla's under a bit of pressure. 2 break points, kind of not her most focused, not her most ruthless game here. Ooh. Great backhand there from Shelby, and she gets the break against Layla. Lets it slip a little bit there, and Shelby Rogers goes up 2-0 in the second set here. Did you see that coming, people? Did you see it coming? The Slice Canadian tennis stream is presented by Man-Made. You already know. Check out the link in the comment section or below. Get around it. Shelby Rogers up 2-0 now in the second set after a bit of a snoozy game from Layla there in her first service game of the second set. What'd you guys see in that? What'd you see? To be fair, a bit of a snoozy match so far. Cruisy first set for Layla. Not much happening there from Shelby, but now she's turning on. See if we'll get a bit more of an intense contest. We will see. Great forehand return there from Layla, but handled well by Shelby. Yeah, Layla's starting to miss more, starting to try to push more. Gotta stay calm. I'm about to sneeze. I can tell. What's that? I did sneeze, but I didn't force you guys to watch me sneeze because that might just be weird. Looks like Nick Kyrgios is getting some work on his left knee. That's the knee that bothers him, and that's not a good sign. 40 love Shelby Rogers looking to jump out to the quick 3-0 lead. Shelby is not as talented as other players, Eric Zun says, but she's a fighter. She's definitely a fighter. As you guys can see there, our top-ranked Canadians, Layla's pretty high up there. She's done something that neither of the men above her has done, which is reach a Grand Slam final. She's pretty crazy that she's done that at 19. Is she? She's still 19 yet. She's not even 20 years old. Not even 20 years old. So if Layla does win this match, which now is not looking as confident as we previously were, if Layla does win this match, she will have taken out 2 Americans in a row, and that will be a big rub in the face of the USA from up here in your northernly neighbors. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? How would you guys compare? Question for the audience. Small group of you who are here, the dedicated folks. Comparing the USA to Canadian tennis, honestly, which is better, men and women's? If you had to compare the women of Canada to the women of the US, there's more players in the top 100 on both for women for US. But I think there's a strong argument to be made that the Canadian men and women have now overtaken the Americans when it comes to, especially with Serena kind of being done now, it seems. We got Bianca Andreescu and Leylah Fernandez. We're not sure if Bianca actually plays tennis anymore, unfortunately. We're looking to catch up with her. But what do you think? I think that the U.S. has a pretty tough battle when it comes to competing against even Canada now, which would be that, like, 10 years ago, that would be, like, incomprehensible. So let me know what you think on that, if you do have any thoughts. And we will take this break in the match to remind you that Man-Made is the presenting sponsor of the tennis stream here on The Slice. Leylah Fernandez is now serving 0-3. Got to get on the board now to keep this set close. Can't go down a double break, so she will be looking to have a good service game in here right now. Let's take a look at the stats. Yeah, looks like Leylah's first serve percentage just dropped big time in that in this first set so far. I would be interested to see what her first game was there. She just makes an unforced error. Here, her coach, fitness coach, and father are starting to look slightly concerned. There's a first serve, and there's a point for Layla. She needs more of those, doesn't she? She does. I'll just answer for that for you right now. She do need more of that. And that's 30-15 now for Layla. Holding strong in this game. Layla, another big cutting serve in there. Gets the miss. 2 game points for a tick on the board, which is what she's looking for. Looking over here to the second screen, Nick Kyrgios is talking about something on court. Not shocking. Not shocking at all. And Layla's on the board, 3-1. Better service game from her there. Better game from her there, folks. Layla's now, this is not looking as comfortable. Shelby is looking much more comfortable in these rallies from the baseline. And it almost looks like Shelby's power's kind of creeping ahead of what Layla's looking to handle here. So Layla sprays a return there. Shelby Rogers with the pretty small box compared to Layla, who has 4 or 5 members of her team there. Shelby right on the baseline. And that's a better rally from Layla. Able to use her forehand, go up the line, and then pull it cross court with pace to get the error from Shelby. Ooh. Sayla almost with the shanky forehand winner up the line. Rogers with a couple game points here to finish it out. Just misses up the line. It's a little bit of a slapped forehand. We got Su Geng. Looks like he's into some wine. Chilling out. Cheers. Welcome to the Canadian Tennis Stream. Shelby Rogers. Ooh, bit of a bad miss there. To get it to deuce, Layla gets it to deuce off of a couple unforced forehand errors from Shelby Rogers. Can Layla press for the break back? I just saw some ladies in the crowd with Canadian. Wow, if I do this, you can see the Blues Clues thing behind me. That's embarrassing. If you, with the little Canadian flags on their heads. Good serve there from Shelby. And you cannot, and Layla does not get it back into play. Update, Nick Kyrgios serving for the set. Hold up here. Shelby not understanding why she's giving up these errors and letting Layla back into this game. 40 all, known as deuce. King adjust. I have no clue what you're talking about, mate. I do not agree with that. I do not think that they do. Ooh, big ace out wide there from Shelby. Just the slide that she got on that, the angle. Crazy. And that is the game for Shelby. She does get over the line 4-1. You get people saying, let's go Shelby, with signs that they say it. You know, she's got a lot of following. She's got a lot of support there down in the Indian Wells. Nick Kyrgios also with 2 set points here. Serve out wide. Up the line. Forehand. Into the net. Not over. So yeah, Layla's now in a spot of bother here in the second set after winning the first set pretty easily, 6-1. Now she's down 4-1, still only 1 break, so she's not out of this set, that's for sure. Shout out to our members, the newest of which is Zarafine. Let me give a shout out also to our other members of our YouTube and our Patreon, because they always deserve a shout out, and that's part of the deal once you become a legend. So shout out to our Patreon and members of the channel: Hector, Robert, Joker the Goat, Dominic Lowe, Sean Lee, Susan Chapman-Jones, Martin Chalkin, Tawi, Darren, Christian, Sean, Goldwolf, Charles Friesen, and there's more. We got Sandra Raffman, Chris DeSante, Robert again, Nicole Boughton, let's go, Zarafine. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for supporting the show. And if you want to get shouted outed, join the channel, and we appreciate your support. Layla now serving to get a second to avoid the breadstick at minimum. Double fault from Layla to start. She's doesn't have it locked in. Doesn't have it locked in like she did in the first set. Shelby Rogers has also picked up her game from the baseline, definitely. Serve still isn't there for Shelby, but when she gets it in, it's doing the damage. Yeah, Layla's starting to look a little frustrated out there, a little bit frustrated. Good second serve there from Layla. Really jammed into the body. of Shelby Rogers. Better there from Layla. More solid there from Layla. It's the classic. You need the double break to really close down the book on a set. So if Rogers doesn't get that, Layla definitely has a chance. Still in the set. And now she's looking more comfortable in this service game again, Layla. So she's not out of it. She can hang around, get stuck into one of these service games of Rogers. That will be essential. I picked Layla in 3, but I'm sure she'd be happy to get it done in 2 now, wouldn't she? Let call from on Layla's first serve. Replay the point. And that's the game. Layla closes it out 2-4. Gets on the game. Gets on the board again. No breadstick. No reverse breadstick after she distributed one. Shelby not giving it back. She's going to hold on to that. Now Shelby Rogers is staying. Is she going to feel the pressure? Is Layla going to be able to apply some pressure? These are the questions, people. These are the questions. Thanks for smashing the like button. Another big serve from Shelby start off her game. We are at 13 likes, people. We need to get that way up. If you have not already, smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already to not miss out on future versions of the slice. Martin's saying good vibes. I'm like, yeah, bro, good vibes only. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for the support. Layla needs your support if you're Canadian. If you're a US fan, drop a US flag in the comment section if you're cheering for Shelby. Drop a Canadian flag if you're cheering for Layla. Ooh, Shelby Rogers. She's just ripping it now. She's ripping it. King of Jess. Yes, I do know the Game to Love. They are great guys. They do a great live stream as well of all the matches. I'm sure they're probably doing one right now. Maybe not. It's the middle of the night there for them, I think. Which we got U.S. flags in the stands. We got U.S. flags in the comment section here from King of Just. And we are over an hour now into the stream. Thanks for joining us tonight, folks, from the West Coast. I will soon be in Switzerland, in Europe, barring any visa issues. So yeah, the time zones will be different then. I think it's a bit of a weird time zone for most of the world, actually, this time of the night. But the real hardcores are here. Martin asking if I will still cover Canadian university tennis. I have not been able to get to any Canadian university tennis lately because I'm out here in Victoria. But I do know that the U of A just got knocked out, I think, by UBC. Am I wrong there? In the Western Canada, which is it's a big deal. U of A is like a perennial, like the perennial team going to the Nationals from the West. But I do hope to do more coverage of university tennis. That would be great. So Fernandez here serving to stay in the set. Serving to stay in the set, Fernandez is after a great opening set, not going her way in the set at all. That's kind of how it goes. Fernandez wins in 3 is something we see quite often. She would like to probably win more in 2, though, and not have this drop in the middle. Shelby Rogers, though, I think she's starting to be the more controlling player from the neutral ball, which is clearly and understandably kind of annoying Fernandez. Rogers love 30, now 15-30, but Rogers again is into Layla's service game. What does it mean, folks? What does it mean? Rogers just got so much easy power from the baseline, and that's not going to do it. Layla goes long, and that's 2 set points for Shelby Rogers. Set point here, Shelby Rogers, extended rally. It's depth from Shelby and pace. Very good right now. Layla battling, pushing, getting balls deep as well. That's a better rally from Layla. Now she comes forward and should put this away. And does. That's a much better rally from Fernandez there. That'll feel good. That's getting Douglas, fitness coach, pumped up. He's clapping. He's yelling. Layla now serving again, down set point number 2. Second serve here. Ooh, net court falls in. Another chance for Layla. Also, and that's out. That return is out from Shelby Rogers, just out. So Layla has escaped for now. Now, if you guys are looking at my sweet hoodie here and you're thinking, hey, where can I get one of these? I just dropped a link to our website in the comments. People do ask me about them. People do love them who've bought it. It's a comfy sweater I own. And I wear first thing in the morning, I wake up, it's cold, throw on the hoodie, have my morning coffee. Just saying, you could add it to your wardrobe if you were interested. We got Casper Ruud and Nick Kyrgios still going at it. Layla now has the advantage. Nick Kyrgios is broken again. Wow, Nick Kyrgios might be doing this in straight sets. Good return there from Rogers. Great backhand cross court. Ooh, squash shot Rogers. Layla slices it. Misses with the slice there. Not going to be happy. Not going to be stoked on that. Good defense there from Shelby. Good defense from Shelby. Layla gets another serve to not come back. That's more of what she got in the first set. Her first serve percentage is still good. Both girls just, whenever they don't make a first serve, basically just lose the point, though, because their second serve win percentages are so low. But there's an ace from Layla. Won't have to worry about a second serve on that one. Layla gives a fist pump, gets some claps from her bench, and now she's going to try and throw everything she can at Shelby Rogers to get the break back and stay alive in the second set. Now, won't she? Or will she just go into third set, be like, I'm Layla 3 sets, and just win it? We'll see. But I suspect she'll try and get the break back here if Shelby shows any signs of relenting. First serve, huge forehand from Rogers. Jeepers. That is just smashed. And Layla can't even really get around it. And Layla literally couldn't touch it, and it was like about a yard inside of the sideline. That's big. That's big from Shelby. And there's another ace. Rogers now closing in on the second set. Another clean winner from Rogers there. 3 set points coming up. It looks like we are going 3, people. Looks like we're going 3. Count them out. Three set points for Shelby. Ooh, first one saved by Layla. Good return there off the first serve of Rogers. Second serve coming for Rogers. Set point number 4, actually. Number 4. Shelby just too much from the baseline right now. And Shelby Rogers takes the second set 6-3, people. 6-3. We knew she had more in it than what she saw in the first set. The first set was not great from Shelby. Was good from Layla. So now we're going to the third set. And in their current form, it looks like Shelby's got the upper hand. But I would never, ever count Layla out. We saw too many comebacks after losing a set in the U.S. Open last year where she made the final. We know what this girl does. Layla fights. She runs New York. She also runs Monterey. She's the mayor of Monterey. That's what people are saying. And I don't expect her to go away. But Shelby Rogers is looking very, very comfortable on the baseline, hitting big forehands. So Layla is going to want to change it up and has to really try and take something, give her something where she can't just smoke. So whether that's slicing, whether that's, shorter shot, off-pace shots curling off the court, who knows? Or maybe that's just, be ultra aggressive and try and push Shelby offline to play defense. But Layla has started to miss when she's going bigger, so maybe not going big would be the move here. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. What are your thoughts? Are we going 3? Looks like we're definitely going 3. We got new balls, please. King adjust. This is a Seiko. I like it. I think it's classy. I think it's Gucci. Hoping to get a few more of these Seikos. And I got the day in French there because I'm going to have to learn French for being in Switzerland. Like you said, I heard Swiss people don't like that people don't speak their language and will treat you bad. I don't know if that's true, but I've heard it multiple times. I've heard that about French people in France. If you're like, don't speak perfect French, they're going to roast you. And I don't speak perfect French. Mon français n'est pas très bon, vraiment. But I do speak English, obviously. You know what I mean? All right, third set, people here. Layla, to serve with the advantage. She's got to lock down, though. She's playing an experienced veteran who's now playing very comfortably, feeling very good. And Layla's not necessarily feeling it anymore. So will she be able to turn it around? We will have to wait and see. Good second serve there from Layla. Drop shot. Shelby cannot get it to go in. There's a little mix-up. There's a change-up from Layla. Pays off in that example. I like to see the confidence to try something new. She's got to try something new, probably. Thanks for smashing the like button if you haven't already. If you're here and you haven't hit the like button, smash like, subscribe, join the channel. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Not Watching Tennis Alone. Layla's fighting to get back with the momentum as Shelby is just playing super confidently now. But there's a good winner, forehand lefty winner from Layla off the side of the court. She gives her a little, snaps the ball with the ball. Give me that ball. Give me that ball. That's what she says. 30 love, Layla. Scoreboard powered by Tennis Live. Very epic of them to give us a scoreboard. Good power there from Shelby. Again, gets Layla to miss. Layla's used, though, to playing players that have more power than her. She is great at taking that power, using it against people, especially with the forehand, getting it out ahead of it and redirecting it cross court. So to righties who don't have as good of backhands, she's really painful. But unfortunately, Shelby Rogers has a world-class backhand that we just saw another example of just her absolutely teeing off on. Return winner from Shelby. That's just nothing kills your confidence. I think like hitting a first serve that you feel is good and then the other person just like ripping a winner. That's just doesn't make you sleep well at night, does it? So 30 all here. And then when that happens, that makes you go for more on your serve. And that makes you miss more on your serve. And then that makes you lose more points and gives the other person more confidence. So tennis is so much about just quieting the mind, getting the mechanics right, and just doing what you need to do and not basing it off of what the opponent's doing. And Layla is still pushing and she's reaching for a bit too much. And unforced error there. Because, again, I think she feels like she needs to be the one powering these rallies. And so she had a short ball there, kind of short ball, and just kind of yanked on it. Shelby Rogers now with another break point to go up the break in the third set. Layla needs a first serve. Gets it. And Rogers just misses the sideline. That's a free point on the serve from Layla. Although it might not have felt free. It was. Where are we at with the point, with the stats? Layla's first serve still pretty good, starting to drop though. Second serve coming for Layla. Jumped on by Shelby, but then gets the miss. Layla does, so she gives it come on, and she's got a game point. This will be a big. She's got to get this game if she wants to try and get the momentum back here, which she's obviously looking to do. Layla with the serve. Steven with the voice crack. And that's it. Gets on the board. Layla does. Gets the slight lead in this third set. And that's got to feel good. She walks briskly to her chair. That's confidence. That's the fight. That's the fight that we need. And that's big time. Short break here. Back in a second, folks. And we're back. King of Just is asking me, what is the favorite country I visited? I'm not sure. Excuse me. Probably Australia. I spent quite a bit of time in Australia. Loved it. Loved every minute of it. Now Shelby Rogers looking to get back on the board here. Does she still have the momentum? There's an unforced error off the forehand. I think she does, but I think Layla holding that game after facing break points was a big one for Layla and gives her a bit of confidence back there, I would say. Ooh, just huge hitting from Shelby there. Huge hitting. Like an unstable spot, just is able to still rip it. That just shows how much easy power she's got. Doesn't even really need the legs to just crack it, does she? But she still uses them. That's for sure. Third all here. Fernandez getting into the Rogers service game off two forehand errors from Rogers. Layla should be looking to make a move here. Big point, 30 all. First serve for Rogers. Goes up the tee and just misses. Second serve coming. Layla looking to jump on it. She's won almost 70%, about 70% of the second serves that she's received. And she wins this one as well with a kind of a weird cross-court return. And now that's a break point for Fernandez. If I just to say, this is Fernandez, our first live stream with Fernandez. Great first serve from Rogers there. Layla can't handle it. Gets it to deuce there. Serving so key, men and women, just as key for women, maybe not. Yeah, maybe not quite as key. Depends who you ask, but clearly they win a lot more points when they get their first serves in than their second serve. Shelby Rogers coming forward, giving space for Layla to hit the winner, the backhand winner up the line, passing shot. Layla did well to dip that forehand underneath the net. Shelby, tough ball to pick up. King of Just, you are the only one that is commenting because everyone else is asleep, I guess. If you guys are here, let us know you're here. Throw something in the chat. That's why we watch together. We're watching Layla Fernandez, Shelby Rogers, obviously. We also got Kyrgios and Ruud on the watch as well. And Layla gets the break, and she's up 2-0. After looking like Shelby had all the momentum heading into the set, that is big for Layla. Big time stuff for Layla there. Layla 3 sets. That's what they call her. That's what I said. I said Layla in 3 sets. It's probably going to happen. What do you guys think? What are your predictions? Do we have any predictions here? I have a prediction that you will love Man-Made, who is the presenting sponsor of the Slice Canadian Tennis Stream. Check out their revolutionary Man Sack pouch technology. I'm wearing it right now. I'm loving the Man Sack technology. If you're a woman watching this, buy it for your man or a man in your life. And if you're a man, just is being 5% better every day worth it? Because that's what these boxers basically get you. Just help you feel that much better. To me, it's a no-brainer. So check them out. Cheers to Man-Made for supporting the show. Fernandez now finding a bit of a rhythm here. 30 love after a couple big first serves. That is the recipe, isn't it? Big hitting there from Fernandez. Big hitting there from Fernandez. Coach is up. Douglas, fitness coach, up off the seat, clapping his girl. That's big hitting. That's like standing right there with Shelby Rogers, who also hit big in that rally, going behind her. That's great. And that's an ace to finish off a very, very confident game from Layla. Big time. Big time. That's right, King of Just. It is. Very funny, very comfortable. You should check it out. Treat yourself. Update, Kyrgios Ruud match. Nick Kyrgios is up 5-3. Ruud serving to stay in the match right now. Nick's just playing comfortable. You guys, we all forget. Maybe you don't. I don't forget. But Nick, I think, was up in the top 20 at one point. Now he's out of the top 100, but that's just basically because of lack of play, lack of commitment. Craziness. Anyways, Layla Fernandez coach team loving it. She is up 3-0 in the third set after losing the momentum for sure in the second set. Shelby was able to play very free, hit huge, and that's kind of changed again. Layla's now. Shelby's kicking, jumping, running to the baseline, trying to get that energy back. So Rogers will be here to serve. Layla's getting those practice swings in, whipping it around. Layla immediately on the offensive, getting a point off a good return on the Rogers serve. Let's take a closer look at the stats here. The top back and forth match with the momentum 6-1, 6-3, 3-0 now. Great return off the first serve from Layla. She's cracking the ball now. Goes up the line with the backhand, and that goes long. 30-love Layla applying the pressure. She's applying the pressure now. She's going for the double break. She's trying to close this one out in the primetime spot in the late night in Indian Wells. Can she do it? Can she do it? Looking like she believes right now. She's focused, locked in. She's returning. It doesn't matter if it's a first serve, second serve from Rogers. Layla's just returning it strong, deep, with pace. Another one. Rogers. Oh, and Layla with the weird, awkward little slice forehand drop shot winner that Rogers didn't even try for. Layla's just coming up with all the goods right now. Now she's got triple double break point. She's got triple break point for a double break. I don't know how you say that. I might king adjust. We will see. Not tonight, though. Break point again for Fernandez. Still. Big second serve from Rogers, who comes forward and hits the swinging volley. Respect. Respect. That's tough. That shows belief in yourself, does it not? We got Nick Kyrgios on one side, about to serve for the set. Sorry, serve for the match, which is wild. Big serve from Shelby. Saves another break point. Got to be careful. If you get 3 break points, you don't take advantage of them. That always comes back to, like, we see that over and over and over again. Layla in a rally now. Rogers pressing big up the line from Rogers. Winner, confident play, down break point. You got to respect that. You got to love it. Shelby's she's been around long enough to just know what she's got to do. Just a clean with margin up the line. Layla hates to see it. Nick Kyrgios just absolutely muffed an overhead. That was savagely bad. Second serve coming for Rogers. Layla has already missed out on 3 break points. There's a double fault, though, from Shelby. Not a good time for it at all. And Layla can't do it again. Break point number 4, not taken care of. Big serve, big first serve from Shelby. Almost an ace. Layla did just get a racket on it. And Rogers looking to get on the board here. Get 3-1. If you're looking for the Nick Kyrgios match, he is now 40-30 set match point for Nick Kyrgios over Casper Ruud. That's a tough loss for Casper Ruud. And that is the game for Shelby. She gives a few fist pumps. She goes, let's go, let's go. She's on the board 3-1, no bagel. Look at the Nick Kyrgios stream here. Match point. Cross court rally. Forehand Nick. Slice Casper. Big forehand looping from Nick. Then goes through it. Casper handles it. And that's it. Nick Kyrgios has done it. He lives at a big smile. Gives a huge yell. And at the smashes the ball. He's stoked. That's a huge win for Nick Kyrgios. Wow, that's big. What was also big is that shot from Layla with Rogers coming forward. First serve from Layla doesn't come back. She needs those. She loves those. Not a ton of pace on it, but just placed perfectly. Ruud has got to be not stoked on that. And Layla continues to play well, comes forward. I'm going to rewatch this matchup here. Solid handshake, Nick and Casper. No love lost there. That's for sure. Layla close out a confident service game. She does it. A very confident service game to go 4-1. Solid from her. Solid from her. If you guys are just tuning in, where are you guys watching from? Where are you guys tuning into the Canadian tennis stream from? We need someone else commenting other than just myself and the legend King and Just. Where are you watching from? And is Shelby Rogers going to turn this around? Let me know. It's 10 o'clock here on the East Coast. Possibly some British fans coming up early in the morning. Who knows? Over story. What do you see, folks? I see Canadian flags. I see American flags. I think we just got bots in the channel right here. We got King of Just. It is 1 o'clock on the East Coast. Are you in the East Coast? That's legendary. 1 a.m. for a third round. Shelby Rogers, strong start to her game where she's trying to get some of the momentum back after Layla's really found a way to wrestle it away from her. Just got a quote here from we saw that Jensen Brooksby beat Stefanos Tsitsipas earlier. Huge forehand from Shelby. Apparently, the moderator asked, was there anything that surprised you in Jensen's game tonight? Stefanos Tsitsipas goes, the amount of net cords he hit. Was able to bring into the other side of the court, that's for sure. I think that's an incredible skill, and I don't know what else. Salt A. Wow. Salty from Tsitsipas. I like it. Sometimes you say, screw it. No, he sucks. I just sucked more tonight. Or is that classless? I don't know. You let me know. If you're just tuning in here and you're not a commenter, make sure to smash the like button. That helps us out. Make sure you subscribe. And check out Man-Made. Man-Made is the official sponsor of the Canadian Tennis Stream. They have an unbelievable boxer and sock combo that I am currently wearing right now. And it's 10 p.m. I've had a long day. I was up at before 6 a.m. And I'm still rolling comfortable. I'm still feeling fly, feeling fresh. Layla on the backhand, her hands, she has space between her hands almost. Great return there, and then came forward and finished it with a volley. Pro move, veteran move. You love to see it. Insane return from Layla there off a huge first serve from Rogers. That's just big time. Maybe Layla will push here for the double break and seal this thing off. Now if Layla can finish this out and pull this out, this is a solid win for her. Shelby gets the break or gets the hold though, 4-2. She's trying to pump herself up, trying to pump the crowd out there. We got the faithful Nicole Boughton equals, who's a member of the channel with the special emojicons. Sup, baby? That's my wife. Greatest person on earth. She's cheering for Fernandez. I'm assuming. I'm just assuming that. Fernandez now serving to go 5-2. Ooh, big net court there, and gets the point, and that's momentum. Sometimes that's what you need. Is that a little bit of luck to keep you there with the momentum. Big first serve there. Doesn't get returned from Shelby Rogers. And Layla still smooth, keeping it together, keeping it chill. Another good serve from Layla. Staying strong on serve here in the third set. Serve rating has gone back up. She's winning a higher percentage on her second serve than Rogers is. That's interesting. That's interesting. That interests me. And that's an ace from Layla. She's found her serve. She's absolutely found her serve. Bernardo, great question. Do I think Federer is going to retire with 44 years old, just like Tom Brady will remain player? It's tough to see. I don't know. Federer's going to be 41 this year? It's doubtable that he'll even play this year before his birthday. Interesting. I don't know. Like you would think that he would play for maybe a couple more years if his knee. Like he's putting so much work into this comeback. It's such a long time. You'd think he'd want to play longer, but it's like, he could have retired 10 years ago and people would think of him the same way. So he just clearly has a love to play, and he's also got a lot of money behind him to play. And if on one knee he can still chop up most of the tour, why wouldn't you come back and play? If you're not tired of the tour, if you can cook around on a private jet, chill, why wouldn't you play? So I don't know. He could get to 44. Maybe we'll see. We'll see how his body allows him. Right now, Leylah Fernandez, 5'2". Looking to put together a good run here at Indian Wells. Look at the draw here. Let's look at the draw. If Leylah is to win, who will she play? She will play Paula Badoza. That's another great match. Jeepers. Shelby Rogers, though, might have something to say about a pops and ace there. Might have to watch that Paula Badoza match as well. Should we? Bernardo Tomic is right. Bernardo Tomic is right. Another good first serve there for Shelby. Interesting advantage receiver. Just came here after that Kyrgios/Rude match. Nick looks really good this year. Maybe him winning his first major changed his psyche, but it's good to see him playing this way. Good for the game. Absolutely good for the game. Thanks for the comment. It is hilarious to say that he came here after winning his first major, because he did. It was a major, still a major, but we all know what that is. So yeah, it is great to see Nick Kyrgios playing well again. This tour isn't the same without him playing well. And I just remember back to like some of the epic matches he's had in the past that actually meant something. Like, I think, was it the fourth round or the quarterfinals or something of Indian Wells? Or was it Miami? In 2017 when he played Federer, that was crazy. Like, it's just, you want to see him playing these matches against the big players. And to do that, you got to get your ranking up. So Rogers holds in about 20 seconds to ask the question now of Leylah. Can Leylah close out this match serving at 5-3? Here's a bit of pressure for Leylah. How's she going to handle it? Let's see. First serve. Makes it into the net for Shelby. That's good from Leylah. That's what she needs. If you're new here, just smash the like button for us. That helps out the channel. And make sure you check out Man-Made. They are the official sponsor of the Canadian tennis stream. And I'm sitting comfortable in my underwear and my socks from them right now. Another amazing first serve from Leylah. Follows it up with a smart drop shot cross court. Slices the lefty first serve out wide. Lefty forehand, drop shot, cross court. That's above her years. That's thinking beyond her years, isn't it, folks? That's just the right shot. That would have been the right shot, or just a rolling cross court forehand. Both probably would have got the job done, but great for her to find two first serves. Now second serve coming here on the 30 love point. 2 points from the match, Leylah is. Little let court possibly from Leylah. Coming forward. Shelby goes up the line. Leylah comes down. Oh, Shelby, let court. Wow. What a point. That is nutty. That was a pretty scrambly point. That was awesome. Leylah did really well to get that pickup off the half volley, and then Shelby got off her swinging volley, got a let court. Nothing you can do there, but asks the question. Leylah serving. Ooh, just misses the first serve. Into the forehand. Rogers did get a hold of it. Jeepers. Forehand, second serve, return. Ooh, and then a forehand error from Rogers sets up 2 match points for Leylah. Oh, me, oh my. Leylah Fernandez, 2 match points to advance here at Indian Wells. Will she do it? First serve. Backhand up the line from Layla. And forehand into the net from Shelby. And that is a win for Layla. That's a solid win against a solid player. A lot of Canadian flags in the crowd. That's a great win. That's a great confidence win for Layla. And she shakes hands with the umpire. Checks her fit quickly. Gives the wave to the crowd. Gives the big smile. Everyone loves it. Everyone's loving her. She gives the fist pump to her box. She knows it's a big win. And that's good for her. Just checking out the score. The final score, 6-1, 3-6, 6-3. With Layla putting in a pretty good serving performance there. Very strong in the first serve. Pretty strong in the second serve. More strong than Rogers, at least. So that's big. That's big, folks. We call her the mayor of Monterrey for a reason. Because she's won 2 titles in Monterrey. But now she's advancing to, what is that? Officially the fourth round. Yeah, Indian Wells is so big. The fourth round to play Paula Bedoza, the number 5 seed. That'll be another huge challenge for Layla. Will she do it? You got to think that she can. Thank you guys for joining the stream. Bernardo Callahan says Bernard Tomic has got. It's not Bernard Tomic. Don't worry. This is not. Maybe it is Lord Tomic tuning in from wherever he is. But yeah, I do not think Federer will retire this year. To answer your question, good for Canadian tennis to get the win today after Dennis and Felix were both taken out. That's facts. That's true. They needed it. Now let's listen. I don't know if you can hear this. Layla's talking to the Canadian flags. She's talking to her fans there, saying thanks for supporting. Tons of support there for her. That's awesome. So yeah, Layla lost to Shelby twice beforehand before this. Yeah, Layla's just talking about how she was able to execute in the big points there, cut down on errors. Yeah, and Layla says her serve was a huge key, which is definitely true. Big for her. She's saying, thank goodness her serve went in. And that is where we'll leave it tonight, people. Thank you guys for joining in. Smash the like button. Consider joining the channel to get special emoticons and get access to ask players questions when I'm interviewing them as we travel around Europe. Thank you guys for the support. Last time, Man-Made is the official sponsor of the Slice tennis streams, the Canadian tennis streams. Check out their boxers. If you leave the words "The Slice" in your order when you make an order, you will get a free pair of socks that you can use for tennis. Take a look at it. Here, I'm wearing these socks from them. You can't really see it. I can personally vouch for how comfortable they are. They're legit. Check them out. And thanks for joining here. We will see you next time here on the Canadian Tennis Stream. We are out.